Welcome to our workshop series. This one is on managing test anxiety, and I'm Kathy Gann from Student Success. What is test anxiety? It's feelings of dread or foreboding about an upcoming test. A lot of people, when they hear the word test, exam, quiz, they get that sinking feeling. All right? It's a feeling that something awful is going to happen, even if you can't tell what it's going to be. Test anxiety, the physical side of it, it's going to involve overacting of parts of your nervous system. That could be rapid heartbeats, sweating, butterflies in your stomach, dryness in your mouth, and I've known people who've had more than butterflies in their stomach, they've said. So all of these things can be happening to you, the physical side of it. Now, a certain amount of tension at test time, that's normal. And it can actually work in your favor because it keeps you attentive, it keeps you on your toes and focused. However, when it is excessive test anxiety, that ends up preventing you from thinking clearly, it blocks your ability for recall, it will lead to costly errors in judgment, it will lead to mistakes on a test. Test anxiety, it is performance anxiety. That's when we're exposed to potential criticism and our measurement of worth. The idea of being criticized or not measuring up to what we think we should be, that will cause anxiety in our system, which can hurt us on our tests. Okay, a test is not. It's not a sole measure of your intelligence. I hear a lot of students say, if I flunk this test, I'm stupid. No, you're not. It just means that that day, that test, it did not go well. It's not always a direct measure of the knowledge of the course material. It's also not a complete picture of what you do and do not know. A test is. It's a measurement of your performance on any given day. Okay, you get up late in the morning. Blow dryer doesn't work. You don't have time for breakfast or even that cup of coffee. You come running to Missouri Western, you end up having to park on the far side of campus. It's raining. You come running in. You barely make it in the door before the instructor closes the door and shoves a test in your hand. How well are you going to do? As compared to you get up on time, everything goes smoothly, you have breakfast, you get out here, you get a prime spot to park in. You actually even get that second cup of coffee, and you're relaxed when you walk in the door. So it's a measurement of your performance on any given day and of what is going on in your life around that time. It's also a measure of how much you know about the questions you were asked. Did you study the right material? Are you prepared for that? It's also a measure of your skill as a test taker. Here are some tips for reducing test anxiety. Get a good night's sleep before the test. There's actually two schools of thought on this. One is read up to the very last minute, close the book, turn out the light, and go to sleep. The other one is to have some downtime, hour and a half, 2 hours before you go to bed. There is no right or wrong answer. It comes down to the person themselves. For me personally, I have to have that downtime. I can't get my brain to shut off quick enough before I go to bed. I always joke around that if I read about the Civil War, turn out the light, go to sleep, I'm going to fight the Civil War all night in my dreams. I'm going to get up in the morning feeling like I fought the Civil War all night in my dreams, and I'm going to feel like that all day long. So I'm not going to be ready for a test. So I need that downtime. I need to watch something funny on TV or listen to relaxing music to get my brain to slow down and shut down. Make sure you're eating healthy food. You don't want a sugar high and then drop right in the middle of a test. Come prepared. It is amazing how many times I have heard from instructors who say, we're having a test, and a student will come up and say, do you have a pen or pencil I can borrow? Do you have paper I can have? Make sure you're prepared for that test. It helps mentally and physically that you're prepared. Dress comfortably. Make sure that you're in your favorite pair of jeans or that nice shirt that you like to wear that makes you feel good. Wear something that's comfortable. And here on Missouri Western's campus, if you know anything about our campus, make sure that you dress in layers, because one room could be hot one day and cold the next. So make sure you're comfortable. Replace negative messages with positive ones. I was very bad at this. I still listen to students do it now. I know I'm not going to do well on this test. I know I'm not good at science, or I'm not good at math. These are all negative thoughts that go through your mind that can turn into reality. So make sure that what you're saying in your mind is, I am prepared, I know my material, I am better than this test, I can do this. Be positive. Don't panic if you see students writing more than you do. They may be long-winded. They may be just trying to hopefully get a point or two for creativity on their answer. Who knows? So don't worry about what other students are doing. Same thing with don't be upset if they finish before you do. A lot of times you will see people that will walk out halfway through the class period. Did they read the test carefully? Did they go back over and check their answers? We don't know. You worry about the test that is in front of you. Your body will tell you when you become anxious. Listen to those cues that your body's going to give you. If you start sweating profusely, if your stomach starts churning while you're taking a test, take a deep breath. Slow it down. Relax just for a minute. Get your mind back off of that anxiety and back onto the test. If you do experience signs of anxiety, use relaxation techniques. We have a wonderful counseling center on this campus that is free, and they are all trained in relaxation techniques that are very helpful for you. If you would like more information or a complete list of tips for reducing test anxiety or more information on test anxiety, we will have handouts on our webpage. You are more than welcome to pull those off and learn some more. And I do want to thank you for listening to the workshop today, and you have a great day.